Mi vergogno un po'.
Okay. First, I'm going to inform you about underground cities in general. Then we will start to see the sections. There are more than 200 underground settlements in Cappadocia, and 36 of them are underground cities. There are settlements and underground cities. The difference between these things are their size. Cities are all bigger, but all of them were used as a shelter. In case of any emergency, any war, any fight, they were hiding into the underground city. Normally, people were living outside. Only during dangerous period they were hiding into the underground city. And underground cities were built up in different periods, and there are no written histories about underground cities. That's why only during the excavations, thanks to the materials which we found, the pots, the tools, the metals or bones, we can estimate the age of them, and we can estimate their culture, their social life, their conditions in here. And this underground city is dating back to two different periods. The upper levels were built up during Hittite period, 4,000 years ago. And deeper points were built up during Roman period. The civilizations who were living in an order in history, who were getting control of Cappadocia, they were investigating the area. If they see anything different like this, they were enlarging it to make the capacity more for their population. That's why this underground city was enlarged in time by Romans. How do we understand this? Because of the church, the meeting halls, and the other special places. In the upper levels, there are just some basic areas. Here is a part of stable, and I will show you the kitchen, I will show you the winery, and it is the best way to keep the animals in the first level. Otherwise, you cannot take them down or you cannot take them out. They wanted to keep them close to the kitchen because they were benefiting from their meat and their skin. Animal skins were used as a dress. Underground cities are cold in winter, especially during hot winter conditions. That's why to keep warm themselves, they were wearing animal skins. They were burning linseed oil to make fire and to warm the room. They were using linseed oil for making food as well. And also, they were using oil lamps, torches, to enlight the rooms. And the liquid was linseed oil again. And here is Derinkuyu underground city. Today, 8 levels of it can be seen, but totally it has 20 levels.
How deep does it go?
It goes to 85 meters. And it is surrounded 3 kilometers square. It's a huge underground city, and there are 600 tunnels going out. Before, some parts of this underground city was open to visitation as well, but there were confusing ways. There were some people losing their ways. That's why they were closed today. We will have a small parkour, basic parkour, and we will get down till the last level, then we will go up. Let me show you the kitchen first, and we can see the other sections.
C'erano quasi 600 tunnel che portavano all'uscita e si potevano entrare magari
Okay, here is the tandoori. You saw the same man in selling the material in the kitchen. Yeah. It's almost meter depth, and people both make their bread in here and they cook on this oven. They make coal, a firing coal, burning coal. They just keep the bread on the walls. It's getting ready there, and they are keeping their jar onto this to make their food. This rack can absorb the smoke. That's why the walls are black, and people were only cooking at night, not to be discovered because of the smoke. There are two chimneys. The first one over here, and the second one there. And behind you there is a short tunnel connected with this stable, big stable, to bring the animals here easily. They were feeding small animals, not big ones, like sheep and goats, not cow or horse. Let's go to the other side to see winery. Thank you, GOPRO.
Cosa sono quelle due robe qua? Per lo sfiato? No?
Piano fumato. Che cucinavano solo la sera perché sennò il fumo si vedeva di giorno e li beccavano.
Okay. In the underground city or in the cave area in Cappadocia region, you can mostly see wineries because, as I've said, here is a destination on trading route on Silk Road, and the land is volcanic. People were growing grapes. They were making wine, and these areas are the best places to make wine because of women inside for the fermentation of it. In that room, they check the grapes. They run over the grapes with their feet, and the grape juice comes down from that hole to this hole. They collect them for a while, then they keep them. They fill them to bottles or to pots, and then they bury them to the ground. They keep them in the ground for 6 months at least, or a year. Depends on the kind of the grape. To be ready, they need to be kept under the ground to be delicious, right? Then they were selling them to the traders to make money. Behind this wall, there was another room in which they do the same thing. They run over the grapes, and the grape juice was coming down from there. Yeah, it's like a tap, especially for the people who likes to be drunk. Me. Now we will take this tunnel, and on the way you will see staging rooms. It will be on your left. It's a small part, that's why we can't stop there. I will just point it out.
Sì, grazie.
It will be the second level. Look ahead.
Quanti bambini?
No, dai, però.
Ero lì facendo il vino, stavano i gattoli,
E scendeva giù di là.
e lo lasciavano lì, dai 6 mesi e poi lo commerciavano a quelli che passavano. Ha detto 4.000 anni fa. Può essere?
Mhm. Penso di sì.
Perché ha detto che prima sono stati abitati da e poi i romani li hanno arrabbiati. Perché erano una roba assurda.
Sì, ma chi è? Questa funzione dei formaggi dei vini che li facevano i romani quando hanno scoperto o
No, già quegli anni.
quegli anni? Il vino formaggio, non è vino, stesse tradizioni.
Sì, era tipo magazzino, storie.
Comunque,
Qua si conosce.
sì, è una grande, come le vie di un paesino, un finale.
just 10 meters and I encountered with two different ways. I confused and I turned back.
Sì, avevi altri tunnel che andavano giù, ma li hanno chiusi.
This tunnel goes to another underground. Just wanted out like I had mentioned that today, all country you can use it to go to the underground. And when this move to what we mentioned, this tunnel goes to another part of this underground. Very clear. They're not close actually, they're actually home.
Ti faccio il conto.
When it has connection with the air, it's getting stronger. Then it cannot collapse. Oops. Okay. Now we are in the 5th level, and we can see the main ventilation shaft of this underground city. It was a fake one to cheat on the enemy. And the depth of this well is about 45 meters. First, people were making their ventilation shafts because they need to get fresh air and sunshine to the underground city. And they also use this as an elevator, but not for people, to take their rubbish out, their current stuff out, the rocks and sand. And you see the connection with here. In this way, they enlarged the underground city by meeting the tunnels. They made more sections. In this underground city, there are 52 ventilation shafts totally, vertical and horizontal. They are all connected with each other. That's why you can feel the fresh air in everywhere. Here was a crossway. And also, in this part, we can see this chimney, which is having two sides. One on the left connected with the 3rd and 1st level, and the one on the right connected with the 4th level. It was the oldest cell phone. Cell phone. Yeah. Because of the acoustic in the cave rooms, when you shout, you can easily contact anyone.